welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now, we have a very interesting topic to talk about today. One of the most common questions I get, aside from Davina, how tall are you, is, Davina, is Turner syndrome dwarfism? Are you technically a dwarf? Or are you a dwarf? Something along those lines. So, before we get into that, I need you guys to subscribe. You know you want to. Come on now. Join the family. You also want to hit that notification bell right over there so that you can be told every time I post. Now let's get into this. So, first of all, we're going to go over a couple of terms and the definition of dwarfism, because it's not such a open and shut kind of answer. So, first of all, the term. There are a few terms you can use, and there's one you should not use in reference to dwarfism. Dwarfism is okay. Little person is okay. Or little people if you're referencing more than one. A person of short stature is okay. There's another word I don't even like to say. I'm going to say it just so people know that it's not okay. Midget. Don't use it. Not okay. Not okay in any circumstance. Do not use it. Ever. Nope. 100% do not use it. It's offensive. So, there's that. On the Little People of America website, we're going to define dwarfism first, so it kind of helps make sense when I answer the question. So, their definition says, dwarfism is short stature that results from a genetic or medical condition where adult height is 4'10" or under. So, there are a good amount of people, women with Turner syndrome, that would encompass. However, not all girls with Turners are that short. There are a good amount that grow to be, especially taking growth hormone. So if a girl is diagnosed early enough before her growth plates close, she can take what's called growth hormone. And that can help her grow. For me, it didn't help. For others, it can. And that can help you reach over 5 feet. Typical height for a woman is 5'5", or average height for a woman is 5'5". I had originally thought girls with Turners, our average height was around 5 feet. I was mistaken. In doing research for this video, I found out that it is 4'8". So, as a typical rule, yes, we would be considered dwarfs. However, there are so many that don't, so they wouldn't technically be dwarfs. They reach higher than 4'10". So, it's kind of one of those, if you are under this height, yeah, you are. If you're over this height, in fact, if you look on the LPA site, Turner syndrome is listed as a cause of dwarfism for a cause of proportionate dwarfism. Now, a lot of people don't understand this, but there's two classifications of dwarfism. So there's kinds that cause proportionate dwarfism, which means basically your whole body doesn't grow at the proper rate. So that would be something like Turner's, where all my limbs grow at the same rate as my body, or grew at the same rate as my body. I just didn't grow enough. There's also primordial dwarfism. Those are like the very smallest dwarfs that we know of yet. And then you have disproportionate dwarfism, which is dwarfisms like achondroplasia, which if you have watched Little People Big World, huge fan, Zach and Tori, they're my faves. Zach and his mom Amy are both achons. So that means their torso grew at the right proper rate and is full adult size when they were fully grown, or when they stopped growing, but their limbs did not grow to the length that they should have. So their body grew disproportionately. It didn't grow at the same rate like it should have. So that's kind of the difference. There's one of two causes. So either you don't have enough growth hormone, and that is proportionate dwarfism, or just parts of your body don't grow properly. So that would be disproportionate dwarfism. So on the LPA site, we are listed under proportionate dwarfism because more often than not, yes, we are technically dwarfs. I mean, considering in the state of Maine, you have to be 4'9" to not need a booster seat if you are a minor, and you need to be over a certain weight. I forget what the weight is, but your girl likes food, so I'm over it. And I'm an adult, so I don't have to. But if they went just by height, I technically would have to be in a booster seat. Yeah, people tend to laugh about that. Yeah, that is hopefully answers your questions. I mean, like I said, it's kind of one of the first questions I get. Like, usually when people find out my age, they're like, "Hey, Dee, how tall are you?" And I tell them, and they're like, "Are you a dwarf? Are you a little person?" Because thankfully, most people have kind of figured out that the M word is not such a nice word to use, and typically use the correct word. Or correct verbiage, I should say, or wordage, however you want to say it. But, yes, they have figured out that word is not okay. But yeah, that's how that works. So technically, I am. I think it's actually kind of fun, kind of interesting. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Can't wait to see you guys here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit me up. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.